lazy ass. And you know what? If it wasn't for you giving your money up to these people, why didn't you just mail the money? Why didn't you just go to the UPS and mail it through UPS? You had to give it to these amateurs who apparently couldn't find both. Go ahead, sir. I hate to interrupt you. Go ahead. I won't interrupt you anymore. You continue talking. When you're done, let me know.
Listen, Mr. Hawkle, do you think it's easy to move cash money around the world now? Do you think it's that easy?
Yes, it is that easy.
I even told you that when you get to Madrid and get this money, I was trying to make a consultation on how you're going to move. But you say you can move. But I'm telling you honestly, it is not easy to move cash money box some land like that. UPS cannot accept it. There's no courier company that can accept it anywhere in the world. Go and make your inquiries. You're free to ask questions. You have UPS in your country, you have DHL, you have FedEx, you have so many courier companies. Ask them if they can move cash. Ask them.
Mr. Tubman, you could have just put it into a box and then sent the box to the United States. Yes, you can move cash around.
You can send it. They will examine it. You can only use experts that knows how to handle it. That was the advice I got, and that was why I did it that way. And I'm telling you, if I had tried to mail it or through any courier company in a box, of course they will examine what they are carrying. Suppose I put drugs there, or suppose I put arms there. Are you telling me that they'll just carry it like that without any problem?
Yes, you can just mail a box of money.
Ask anybody. You know that it cannot work. You know very well. Listen. Let's not argue because I don't have the strength to talk that long. If you want to do it, we'll do it. If you don't want to do it, we'll call it a day. You're not under oath, and you're not being forced to do this thing. If it's okay by you, good. If it's not okay by you, if you feel that you can do it, it's okay. I only want to thank you for all your time.
Listen, can you hold on just a minute? Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, now listen. Let's fix the problem, not the blame. Now we need to get this money from the company. Well, what's the company's name, by the way? They're diplomats, or what's the name of the company that actually has the money?
Yeah, I don't have their name offhand. I think it's what is it? I don't know the first name. The Korea Diplomatic Security Company. I've forgotten their first name, but if I check my files, I should be able to get it. You know, it's a long chain of people that has been involved in this field, and it's giving me headache. Thinking about all those things in my condition. It's giving me headache.
Yeah, I bet that having to deal with cancer and with the incompetence of these diplomats. Okay, listen, I'm pretty firm on that. I'm not going to send money to anybody I haven't met, and that includes you, because I haven't met you. How about if we meet in London, and either I can come to you in your hospital room and meet with you, or perhaps we can meet somewhere else if you're feeling better. And then I can trust you enough to give you the money for this project.
You can come to London. If you want to come to London, tell me when you're coming, then I'll tell you how to meet me. It should be okay.
Okay, good. Okay. Now, like I said, I'm going to arrange for the meeting place. There's a cafe that I would like us to meet. Why don't we meet there, and then we can go on from there. Then I can trust you if I can actually meet you because you know all we've talked about is talked on the phone, and we've never actually met. So if I could meet you, that would go a long way to me being willing to help you. So why don't we meet in London? I will give you the now. Will you be able to meet me in your hospital room, or should we meet in a different place that I pick?
If it's okay in the hospital, we'll meet there. But if it's not okay, if I know where you're coming from, strong enough, then we can discuss where we'll meet. That will not be a problem. We can always meet anywhere we want to meet.
So, are we meeting in your room or someplace else?
That is, if when you're coming, if the hospital room is okay, we can meet there. If it's not okay, you can schedule somewhere close to that place we'll meet. Because I wouldn't want anybody to get the discussion when I'm speaking with you.
Yeah, I didn't understand you. Are we meeting in your room at the hospital, or are we meeting someplace else?
That's what I'm saying. If it's okay for me in the hospital, it depends on when you're coming, on how the environment is good. But if it's not okay, we can meet somewhere close to the hospital. I'll arrange for somebody to take me down there. We sit down somewhere and we'll talk, because I wouldn't want, if you come straight to the hospital there, if it's when there are people there, I wouldn't want anybody to hear my conversation with you. But if there are no much people there, then it can come in. But if it's not conducive for me, they will meet somewhere close to the hospital.
Okay, why don't we tentatively plan it for August 11th?
August 11th.
Okay, let's just say around noon. Okay, we'll just make it noon for now. I'll meet you in London, and I will inform you of the location later. So can you meet me pretty much anywhere in London on August 11th, or should I meet you in your room?
No, anywhere in London. Anywhere in London.
Okay, good. Okay, so you think you're gonna be well enough to travel on the 11th?
No. I cannot go far from a hospital.
No, it would just be in London.
Yeah, but we'll be in London, but I cannot go far from my hospital. So we'll think about somewhere that is very close to the hospital that I can be able to get a driver to take me close to the place. We'll meet you, then I come back to my hospital.
Okay. Well, then I guess that's what we're going to do. London, though, is a big city, but everything is within an hour's drive. Can you drive for an hour to the place in London?
I cannot drive. Somebody will take me, but I don't want to go far because of my...
Yeah, is an hour too far?
An hour is too far. I wouldn't want to go more than 5 or 10 minutes drive from my hospital.
Okay, then I'm going to have to meet you in the hospital then. If you can't travel, then I don't want you to risk your health. So I'll meet you in your hospital room on August 11th at noon. Now, which one's your room? You're at the Hogan Hospital?
Yes, my room is 05. That's what I told you before. But I wouldn't want to speak to you in the hospital when people are there. So I'll look for somewhere around my hospital. Then I'll tell you where to meet me. Exactly.
No. I picked the location, sir. Sir, I picked the location.
Sorry?
I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry?
I picked the location.
What?
I pick the location.
Okay.
All right. That's my agreement. If I don't get to pick the location, then you have to come here to St. Louis then, because that's the whole idea. Okay. We need to have security, and don't tell Philip Q or York that I'm visiting in London. Okay, just you and me. Don't tell anybody else, because...
How will I let them know? I don't need to let them know.
Okay, good. You don't need to let them know. Now, what room number are you in?
05, I told you before.
055...
05, not 0550.
Oh, okay. 05... What's the rest of it?
Yes. Sorry?
05. What's the rest of your room number?
That's all, 05.
So you're in room 05.
Yes.
Okay. Now, so if you're unable to meet me at the location, then I will assume that you got sick or something, and I'll come to Hogan Hospital, room 05, and I'll meet you there. Okay? So I'll see you on the 11th at noon, and I'll email you the location that we're going to meet. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, this will go a long way to your credibility, sir, because to be frank, it's always bothered me that you and I never met. We talked on the phone several times before. I'm glad to see you're over your cough, because last time that we talked, I don't know if you remember it, but it was months ago, and you had a terrible cough, I guess because of lung cancer, and I'm glad to see that you're over that. That's probably why you're able to meet with me, is because you're feeling a lot better. So I'll meet you on August 11th, at noon. I will send you the address you're supposed to meet me. Okay, good. All right, well then, thank you, sir. This is, to be honest, I was really close to just dropping the whole deal. But your willingness to come meet with me in London has convinced me that that I should stick with it. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah, God bless you too, sir.